Hey, Virgo, if they paid for a reading, what would they find out about you? If they paid for a reading, what would they find out about you? Okay. Oh, they feel like you are a very kind and loving person. Okay. Kind. I'm actually hearing something immediately. This is crazy. Hold on. I think that's it. Hold on, y'all. Hey Siri, pull up the poem "To My Dear and Loving Husband" and Bradstreet. I don't know why I'm hearing it for y'all. They're thinking that you're wifey material, or
One sec. Okay, I found this on the web for pull up the poem.
I think that they feel like you are wifey material or husband material, because when I saw this card, immediately I got this poem by Anne Bradstreet, "To My Dear and Loving Husband." If ever two were one, then surely we. If ever man were loved by wife, then thee. If ever wife was happy in a man, compare with me, ye woman, if you can. I prize thy love more than whole mines of gold, or all the riches that the east doth hold. My love is such that rivers cannot quench, nor aught but love from thee give recompense. Thy love is such I can no way repay. The heavens reward thee manifold, I pray. Then while we live in love, let's so persevere. Then we live no more. We may live ever. Wow. And Bradstreet. I haven't heard that poem in like ages. This person may like poetry, or you may like writing poetry. Okay. Um, yeah, this person is very poetic, very loving, very caring. And they may think this of you because this is them paying for a reading about you. Okay. So if they pay for a reading, I'll put this song in the this song. Wow. I'll put this poem in the comments. I literally heard Anne Bradstreet, "To My Dear and Loving Husband." So this is Anne Bradstreet writing this poem to her husband. Okay. This is one of the poets from I can't remember what they called it from back in the day, but poet the Renaissance or something like that. So if they pay for a reading, we got Wheel of Fortune. For you, if they pay for a reading about you, what would they think? All right. That you're very smart. Okay. You don't allow grass to grow under your foot. Like I said, you're very loving and you care. And that's the thing about it. You care. And you walk away immediately from what no longer serves you by listening to your higher self. They feel that you're very, very spiritual. Okay. I'm hearing some of them think that you're a witch doctor, Virgo, but take it how it resonates. It maybe it was something that you said to this person or did to this person, or maybe you said something would happen and it actually happened. And how did Virgo know that? They definitely feel that you're very very spiritual, but I'm also hearing cheerful. All right, but they know that you're a hurt individual, and I feel like they think that you take a lot of stuff. Like if there's a lot of stuff that you take a lot of shit. All right, is what I'm hearing. All right, and you're very strong-willed. Death. You're definitely in things that no longer serve you. When these people at work or people, or I'm hearing if you are dismayed or if people treat you in a bad way, you'll take it for as long as you can, but then you know when to bounce, you know when to let go. All right. And when you know when enough is enough and you walk away. It's like you don't stay stewing in your own juices too long. You leave. You cut it short and say, "I'm done." Okay. It's like you know exactly when to get up and leave. Okay. You really do. Um, it's going to be a crazy analogy, but if you are a fan of Little House on the Prairie, the one when Carolyn hurt her, she scratched her knee or something in the wagon, and she got out the wagon. She got sick, and the wound on her leg got really, really infected, and nobody was there. Charles took the kids away for the weekend, and she was supposed to go meet Charles or something because they was going to some kind of pie baking contest or something, in Mankato, whatever. Okay. Anyway, might not even been Mankato. I think it was something else. So she was there all weekend by herself, baking the pies and everything for this little pie baking contest. And she her leg ache just kept bothering her, and it got worse and worse. So she put up poultice on it or whatever. And the doctor came by. He asked her why was she so why she looked that way. And she said that she was just baking. She was hot, but she kind of, looked like she wasn't the Carolyn that we all know and love. So she told the doctor she put the poultice on, and he went because somebody had fell off a horse and out the loft and broke his whatever. Anyway, long story short, I just love Little House on the Prairie. That's just me. Sorry. I'm just a fan, dedicated fan. Anyway, so she ended up, it got worse and worse and worse. She put a hot towel on it. That didn't work. The poultice didn't work, so she was reading the Bible, and it said something about if thine eye offends thee, pluck it out. So she ended up knowing at just the right time to cut open that wound, and that saved her life and it saved her leg. So just when the right moment is to cut open a wound so it won't get to you, so it won't be the death of you. That was the whole point of me saying that, but I needed you to see the analogy of what I'm saying and what this person will hear from you if they hear about you, if they purchase a reading. So it's all about you cutting out what no longer serves you, and you do it at just the right time before your ass snap. You get it? Okay? If it no longer serves you, you don't let it get to that point to where it's going to be a detriment to you. Just let it go. You know exactly when to do that. Period. All right? So this person, I feel, thinks very highly of you, Virgo. Very, very highly of you. The Ace of Swords. This person thinks that you are smart. They feel that you are a go-getter, that you will break your back until you can get it right. You will break your back for anything and anybody. They think you are a strong individual, spirited, okay? You say what's on your mind at work and everywhere else. And they appreciate you too. What I'm seeing too is all the stuff that they appreciate about you. There's some things that they want to say to you, but they're going to find it surprising that they came out in your reading, okay? And say, wow, Virgo is all of that in a bag of motherfucking chips, okay? A bag of mashed potatoes with cheese in it and some gravy on top. Yeah, that's Virgo. I feel like they think that you are possibly even a little standoffish. They want to approach you. They're going to realize through getting a reading, like, oh, wow, you in this reading. You purchased a reading for Virgo, but you came out in this reading. I see that you want to approach Virgo, but you're afraid that Virgo may shoot you down, that Virgo may not want to communicate with you or hear anything you have to say, okay? Today is one of the days, that Nikki is drinking hard. Today was a crazy day at work. I've had this for like 6 months, y'all. Bacardi Dragonfly. Okay. The Bacardi Dragonfly. When you have a day of the week, and it seems like today is Thursday, but it seems like it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday all wrapped up into one day. But this person feels like you may not want to communicate with them because they're wanting to see if they should approach you in any way, but they feel like you want a lot of things. You are the best. That's what you expect. So they feel like they're not good enough for you. What do they have to offer you? Why would he or she come toward little old me? They're the supreme Virgo. Okay. So, we got the devil card. Choices. Wow, and we got the sun. So it's something about this person. They're thinking that if they go near you, that you may say something, you may totally dismiss them. And what the fuck you want with me? My name is the Earthly Virgo. So I feel like they're kind of conflicted on what it is or how to approach. So they're seeking psychic readers. They're seeking tarot card readings or advice from other people on what's the best approach for you. So they've possibly paid for multiple readings. They've been watching readings online. They've possibly been reading for themselves or finding somebody else, a friend or something, that won't charge them at all to read for you to see what's going on. So they're all over the place. I'm hearing they are discombobulated when it comes to you and your energy. Okay. I just love Little House on the Prairie. That's just my show. And Almanzo and Laura, that's my favorite. That's my favorite. My other favorite one was when Laura spent the night at the blind school with her sister Mary, and that guy had broke in. Those 3 men broke in and wanted a place to hide. That's another favorite one. But anyway, okay. What are they? They're paying a reading for you. They're paying for a reading, but what is it that they're finding out? See, I feel like they want to approach you, but Virgo, they think that they really do feel that that you are going to really hurt their feelings, okay? By what you say, because they've seen you talk to other people. They see you being blunt with other people. They've seen you be blunt with other people. And they feel like, I want to approach Virgo, but I'm afraid that they're going to bless me out, that they're going to curse me out or something like that. So I feel like they don't want to, though they want to. That's why, you hear me? They want to, but they don't want to, because they're intimidated by you, for one. Intimidated by your stance, intimidated by the words that you speak, because they've heard you speak to other people, and they think when they come to you that you gonna freak them out, and they're gonna go scurry them away like that hyena did on the Lion King, Whoopi Goldberg, and the Lion King, with those little dreadlocks sticking up in the front of her head. That was so funny. Okay, y'all, that must be a liquor talking. But anyway, because I'm just yakking. But anyway, yeah, I feel like they're gonna feel like, they're worrying for nothing. I think the spiritualist, whoever they speak to, is going to tell them that they're worrying for nothing. That's the Nine of Swords, and we got the Three of Swords. They think you're going to hurt their feelings, that they are going to be disappointed, but Virgo not like that. Virgo is not in it to hurt anybody's feelings. They're worrying over nothing. If you may be interested in them, you may not be. Okay, so this may be somebody who you may not talk to, or but at the very least, listen to what they have to say. Go out to dinner or Chick-fil-A. I'm hearing Chick-fil-A. Cheap date, but I'm hearing Chick-fil-A. Okay, so I don't think that you will say anything that's going to hurt this person's feelings. They think so because they are already intimidated by you. So I think that this person is worrying a little bit over nothing, but they got to just come to you correct with some respect and reverence, and leave it at that. See, I think that whether you're interested in them or not, you'll let them know. It's not like you are going to say anything that's going to hurt their feelings, because that's not you. That's not your intent. This person may have a gap in their front teeth, or you may have a gap in your front teeth. Virgo, take it how it resonates. But they want to take that chance to talk to you, get to know you. But the only way they feel they can do this beforehand is to get a reading on you, to see what you are all about, and to see whether or not they should approach you. So they're just trying to figure out the best approach on how they can communicate with you. Okay, I'm going to end this reading and maybe do one more, and then we're going to go and do a couple of more readings on the Nikki Virgo channel. Okay, talk to you later.